The woman suddenly realized that killing her husband was her only way out. For years, her husband always beat and scolded her, mocking her for being clumsy. That day, she just saw that her husband's pants were torn and couldn't help but laugh. At first, her husband didn't get mad. He even stuck out his butt to make her laugh. But after a while, he suddenly grabbed a stick and beat her hard because he thought she was mocking him. Lisa was in so much pain she couldn't speak. Cold sweat and tears fell together. Her husband acted like nothing had happened. This cruel scene was just a glimpse of Lisa's more than 20 years of married life. She didn't tell her daughter about it and prepared dinner as usual. But her husband kept scolding her on the side. After their daughter went upstairs to sleep, Lisa finally couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed an axe and threatened her husband.
Guess what, Joe? I ain't tired anymore.
But this scene was seen by their daughter. She didn't understand her mother's pain, only remembered her father's usual kindness. A few months later, the man mysteriously fell into a dried-up well near their home and died on the spot. Since then, Lena labeled her mother as a murderer. Rumors quickly spread in town. The mother and daughter were instantly treated like murderers. Lena's young heart was forever shadowed by it. Lisa eventually sent her broken daughter away from the town. 18 years later, Lena was working as a reporter at a newspaper in New York. One day, she suddenly received a fax from her hometown telling her that her mother was involved in another murder case. Lena had to drop her work and return home to handle it. When the gray-haired Lisa saw her daughter, she was full of excitement and nervousness. But Lena just raised her hand coldly. It was obvious there was still a barrier in her heart. Lena quickly learned about the case. The victim was none other than Vera, the employer her mother had worked for as a maid for 40 years. On the day of the incident, Vera fell down the stairs from the second floor. Lisa was holding a rolling pin, seemingly about to strike, and the mailman happened to witness it. This image perfectly fit people's imagination of a vicious woman killing for money. Lisa's old case of her husband's death was brought up again. Everyone believed she was ruthless, but no one thought about the injustice and helplessness behind it. A woman from the bottom of society once labeled with a crime, who would speak up for her. The person who brought the mother and daughter back together was the detective from back then. He had handled 86 cases, solved 85 of them, and the only failure was the case of Lisa's husband's death. There was not enough evidence at the time to prove Lisa committed murder, but he always suspected Lisa was the killer. He planned to use this case to uncover the truth from back then.